Hi, my name is Sandeep. Today I'm going to discuss the dental implant procedure and my personal experience with the dental implants. I am based in Australia, Melbourne, Australia, and I had a visit planned to New Delhi, India, and I ended up getting the implant in New Delhi, India. Now, the dental implant is a three-step procedure. Once the extraction's done, the next step is to actually have a 3D image scan of the actual tooth that is no more or no longer there. So the 3D image scan costed me around 2,500 rupees, and for that basically you just need to stand in a machine. They do an image. It's more like an x-ray, but a 3D one. So what the 3D x-ray does is actually finds out whether you do have sufficient bone to actually get the implant. So it's pretty much, if there is no bone up here, or with the extraction the tooth is gone, uh, the implant cannot hold the actual crown that will be put on. So they want to determine whether there is enough bone or not. Once you do get that report, then the dentist makes a call how long or how deep the actual implant can go, and that sort of thing. So the next step is, so let's just say we've determined that you do have enough bone to actually hold on an implant. The actual implant procedure will not take more than 30 minutes. So I actually opted for a brand called Noble Active. It costed me around the 50,000 rupees mark, which is quite expensive, but you could go for an option which starts from the $20,000 rupees, sorry, mark. I opted for Noble Active because in case of any complications, Noble Active is easily available across the globe. So I had a flight to catch back to Australia. I wanted to go with the safer option in case there are any issues with the implant. So implants start from 15,000 rupees, I believe, I was told. So I opted for Noble Active once again. So what they actually do is they first numb you up, put in anesthesia in there. I was very anxious. I was very stressed with this. So they cut open the gum where the implant's done, and they have a small drill machine kind of thing, and they make a hole first, and they put in like a screw in there. Once the screw or the implant's in there, they actually seal the actual gum with stitches. Now, and that is it for the first sitting. You will not feel anything, to be honest, at the time when the implant's done. When you do go back home, there might be a little bit of swelling. Now, make sure you do take the antibiotics that are given and be mindful of the actual precautions that they have advised. Um, Also, they will give you Benadryl for mouthwash. Not sorry, Benadryl, Betadine, sorry, for mouthwash. Please make sure you keep on doing it so that there is no infection that actually comes in there, or something like that. Around the second day, you will be actually able to eat like proper food, but avoid meat, I suppose. So once that implant's done, around the third or the fourth day, depending on your dentist, you'll be asked for a second visit. Now that visit is to just get rid of the stitches pretty much. That visit will be no more than 5 minutes, I suppose, or mine wasn't. I just went there, the stitches were open, they just have a look whether it's all looking good, and that's pretty much it. So once that implant is actually fitted in your gums, they recommend not to get a crown. Crown is basically the white tooth, something like this. So that crown will only be fitted on the actual implant. So this is an implant, it goes down there, and then a crown comes up on top, like with a screw kind of thing. They actually recommend not to get the crown or the tooth fitted till 3 months at least, because what it does is, if you put in like a crown on top of an implant too early, there is a possibility that the implant will not hold it. So what they recommend is to give it at least 3 months for the gums to actually get a good solid base on the implant so that we can put a crown later on. Now, crown one, I haven't had the opportunity to get a crown as yet, but it is around 7 to 10,000 rupees in India. In Australia, it is once again around the $1,000 mark. So I don't have any trip planned as yet to India, but in case I do, I'll probably get it done there. Please feel free to ask any questions if you have any. I can discuss the extraction process or the implant process. It's not that scary. You don't have to worry about it, to be honest. Depends on what tooth you've lost as well. I strongly recommend to actually consider an implant rather than a bridge. I've done a fair bit of research on it and what's good and what's not. Everything has pros and cons, but I strongly recommend to get a dental implant. So I'm signing off for now. Please feel free to actually leave comments or ask any questions if you have any. Thank you. Bye bye.